Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that your investments made more money last year than your actual job. No, you didn't win the lottery, you didn't inherit millions, and you didn't start a billion-dollar company. You simply reached a point where your money started working harder than you did. And once that happened, everything changed. For years, my life looked exactly like everyone else's. Wake up, go to work, earn a paycheck, pay bills, repeat. Every dollar I earned depended on how many hours I worked. If I stopped working, the income stopped too. I thought this was normal, but I didn't realize I was trapped in a system where time was my most valuable asset. Then I started investing. Not huge amounts, just a small percentage of every paycheck. Instead of spending every extra dollar, I bought index funds, stocks, and assets that could grow over time. At first, nothing exciting happened. The growth was slow, almost boring. But that's how investing works. Then something amazing happened. My investments started earning returns, and those returns started earning returns too. Year after year, the growth accelerated. What once seemed impossible suddenly became reality. The portfolio began growing faster than my savings account ever could. That's the power of compound interest. The biggest change wasn't financial, it was psychological. I no longer feared losing my job. I stopped worrying about every economic headline. I gained confidence because I knew my future wasn't tied to a single paycheck anymore. That's a level of freedom that's hard to describe until you experience it. Suddenly, I had options. I could change careers, start a business, work fewer hours, take more vacations, spend more time with family. The goal was never to stop working. The goal was to work because I wanted to, not because I had to. Here's the truth. This didn't happen overnight. It took years of patience, years of investing consistently, years of ignoring distractions and staying focused on the long term. The people who achieve financial freedom aren't always the highest earners. They're often the most disciplined. When your investments finally earn more than your salary, everything changes. Not because you're suddenly rich, but because you're finally free. Free to make choices, free to take risks, free to live life on your own terms. And that's what true wealth is all about.